Hello and welcome to today's class. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to design a very simple business card. So the first thing you're going to do for me is go over to your Pixel app and let's get started. So this is the size of a standard business card, but you can also go over to the three dotted icon on the top right of the Pixel app. Just click on image size, then type in the size you want, okay? Okay, so I have my transparent background. Now I'm going to go over to color and give it the background color of this deep blue. Okay, next go over to import and get the logo in. So change the color of the logo to white. I'm going to send you guys the resources needed for this design. Okay, so after changing it to white, reduce the size to the width about 22%. Okay, you just need to reduce the size and go to relative position and centralize it. Alright, so that is it. Okay, moving on, go over to shapes, import a rectangle in and adjust the size. Okay, just follow what I'm doing. Okay, so now go to position and move it a little bit, relative position, sorry, and make sure it's also centralized. Alright, so now go back to text. We're going to write in the name of the company, that's Green Engines. So just reduce the size and change the font. Okay, please, when you're designing, just use only one font. Okay, so change the font to this, reduce the size, place it under the logo, go to position and make sure it's aligned in the middle. Okay, next you can move all together by going over to layers and clicking on the box and moving it together. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do now is go back to text, and this is the website's name for the company. So just reduce the size, change the font to the same font you used earlier, reduce the size a bit and make sure it's also well aligned. Okay, alright, so now we're going to write in the motto. We mold the future. Oh, wrong spelling. Anyways, let's just continue. Make sure it's centralized, just the same thing you've been doing. Write the name, change the font, centralize it. Okay, so just adjust everything together. I'm going to move it up a bit. Alright, that's it. So we're almost done with the back of the business card. Go back to imports. We're going to give it a background. This is what I want to use. Just need to select a side, yeah. So increase the size and send it to the back. Okay, now lock it. Go back to shapes and we are going to use color. This is the color we are going to use. So now we go, just drag. Okay, so quick thing now, I'm going to save it as an image. So I want you guys to use the exact same color I'm using. Okay, so now you can just import the type of logo. You can import my own business card in. Then this is how it's going to look like. When let's assume this is my business card, so just go over to color. Sorry, click on what you want to color. Go to get a new box. Now click on color. Okay, now I'm going to click on the plus sign. Sorry, click on the plus sign and go over to this eyedropper tool up there. Then just select any random color I want. Okay, you can pick any color I want. This is just how you can pick a color from my own design. Okay, I'm going to just delete everything. Sorry, let me delete it. Then I'm going to fit the box into the canvas. Go to opacity, reduce your opacity to about 70%. Okay, so I'm going to go over to layers and just drag the box, take it back. Okay, I'm dragging it down, taking it way back. Good. So this change the color. This is the color I want. So in case you also want to get the same color with me, you can go back to your plus sign. Then these are the color codes of the ash 0D7 whatever, just for you to come here and type it in. So I'm going to type in FFF, that's the color white. to show you guys how it works, type in FFF, then click on the mark sign beside it. Okay, then okay. As you can see, my business card has not changed to white. Okay, so that's the same. You can also get the color that I used. If you want to get the accurate color, just do exactly what I did. Okay, so moving on, I'm just going to save it as a project because I'm already done. So I'm going to save it as two names, business card O3A and business card O3B, because I'm going to use the O3B form for the second project, something like this. Okay, so now this is it. Okay, so I'm going to import a box in. Why do I keep saying import? Good. So just follow me through. Okay, so I copied the rectangle and I did this. So I'm going to lock all the objects I don't need. Reduce the size of the logo. I'm going to reduce the size of the logo. Then also going to reduce the size of brain engines and also the size of the mode, the future. That is a wrong spelling, please. Sorry. I'm going to reduce the size. Okay, so next I'm just going to go back to layers and select this previous rectangle I used, then drag it, adjust it to how I want it to be. Okay, this is it. So I'm going to go back here and select this and copy it and lock all the objects I don't need, and this is what I'm going to do. Just watch what I am doing. Okay guys, and I'm going to go over to opacity, reduce the opacity to 8%. Okay, then I'm going to lock the image. Good. So now I'm going to go to new text and write in my name as the co-founder, CEO of the company, Brain Engines. I'm going to change the color to this deep blue color. Give it the same font I've been using before. I'll send you guys the font in and a video on how to a video on how to download fonts into the Pixellab app. Alright, so moving on, I'm just going to go back to shapes. Sorry, let me adjust this very well first. Okay, so you can even go to this box over here. Sorry, the grid lines, yeah. This will give you like the accurate measurements you need. So go back to shapes and change the color to the deep blue. Okay, reduce the size to that. I'm placing it directly under my name. And I'm going to go to yeah, so now I'm just going to okay, so I'm going to type in CEO slash founder of the company and that's basic. Then I'll reduce the size and change the color to the same color I've been using, which is the deep blue. Okay, just get to make sure it is well aligned. You can use your grid lines to align them properly. So we're going back to shapes, okay? Just the same thing I did, change the color, then reduce the size like so. I want it to be very thin, so just follow what I'm doing, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to go back to import. So I'm bringing this in. I'm going to reduce the size. I'm also going to bring in my what is it called, address icon and also the website icon. Then I'm going to change all the colors to the deep blue. Okay, and that's basically everything. So what you're going to do for me is just follow me through the video and watch closely what I am doing. Alright, so next I'm going to import in the address icon and the website icon. Like I said, you can use your grid lines to measure it if it is well aligned, okay? And it looks okay like that. So that's just it. I guess just repeat the same process that I did, and that's all. Okay, so make sure you reduce the size, that everything is well aligned. And now we go back to just position it well. So this is the next on our list. So change the color to the deep blue we've been using. Reduce the size and type in www.brainengine.com, and that's it. Okay, so we're almost done. We are almost done. Okay, we are done designing the flyer, so save it, save changes, save it as an image, change the format to PNG, dimension should be ultra. It's going to give it high quality. Good. Okay, so we're rounding up. This is the last phase. So this is the image size you're going to use, 253,000. Okay, so make it transparent, change the color to something like ash or gray. I don't know, just change the color to this. Okay, good. So now go to import. We're going to import in the 2 business card. Okay, import it in, reduce the size. Make sure you reduce the size very well. The size should be the same size with both cards. Okay, it should not be bigger than one or smaller than one. Do the same thing. To know the size, just go tap on the first one, go back to relative size to check the size. So give this one the same size, that is 86 and 39%. Okay, so just adjust it. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly flip them over. I want this to be up and this to be down. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is go back to text and write in business cards. And you can also write in your name. So I'm going to write business card. I'm also going to write designed by Eniola. I'm going to change the font to the same font I used for the main design, and the same color I've been using ultra. Sorry, I'm going to use color black, and that's it. So when you get to this part, you don't have to write my name. You can write your own name. Okay. Alright, so when something like this happens, don't be scared. What you have to do is just go to the 3 dotted icon on your right top, then look at recover autosave. Okay, so I'm just going to recover autosave, then click on the very first one and confirm, and this is it. So no need to be scared. All you have to do is just save it as a project. And okay, if you save the project and it's coming up like this, that means the work is definitely going to be scattered. Okay, but I'm just going to save it as a project first. So just watch what I am going to do. I'm saving it at O3C. I'm going to copy the name. I don't want to type it again. Okay, now if I go back to look at my projects, this is how it's going to come up if I click on it. So I'm not going to click on it because I don't want it to scatter. I don't want it to get ruined. So this is what I'm going to do. Just going to move this around a bit, So it's still the same thing. So I'll just move and maybe copy business card so many times, move it around a bit. Okay, good. This is how I want it to look like. You can see that there was no movement when I started saving it. Okay, so this is it. This is good. So now let's just continue. Designed by Eniola. You can write your own name. You just get to make sure it's centralized and adjust it very well. Okay, so after that, let's lock everything. Now I'm going to give my business cards shadow effects. Okay, so I already selected the first part of the card. So I'm going to scroll and look for shadow. So enable, then the blur radius. This is how it's going to look like when you increase it. So I want to change the color of my blur radius. I want it to be dark, but like not too dark, something like this. You can just check out the color code up there. That is 1B, 1B, 1B. Okay, so next I'm just going to reduce the blur radius back to what I want it to be, 7. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the same process for the second part of the business card. Okay. Alright, so this is everything, but let me step this something. I'm going to go back to shadow and reduce the blur radius to about 4. Yes, that's good. Then do the same thing with the second part of the business card. 4. I'm still not done. So I'm just going to select this part of the business card. Go back to my shadow. Then give it the offset, wrong offset Y, sorry. Okay, yes. Increase the offset to somewhere around 6, 7. Okay, it's too dark. I'm going to change the color of my blur radius. I'm going to increase the blur radius to 9. Yes. Okay, so you can see the color code now is 3C, 3C, 3C. I decided to change the color code. So I'm just going to repeat the same process for the previous card. Sorry, yeah, that's all. Okay guys, and that's everything for the business card. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you in my next class. Bye.